it's Jeanette with Backroom Creations. Come on in. Mindy was just finishing up. I don't get to see her house, so I'll have to go back and watch it. So let's pull up my comments. Hope everybody's doing okay tonight. It was actually in the 50s today. Okay. Nope, that's not the right one. That was from the other day. So don't be bashful. Come on in. Let me know you're here. At least say hi. Oh, there I am. All right. Give it just a minute. Tonight we're going to make, already started a little bit, the gingerbread man that my husband cut out. He's 12 inches tall. He's just out of plywood. We can't make up our minds whether we want to do plywood or like pine boards. So, but he's out of plywood. I love gingerbread men. Gingerbread men are probably my favorite holiday character. I mean, I like snowmen. I like it all, but I do like my gingerbread men. Gingies, as we call them. Ooh, there we go. Did something funky. There we go. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, it is a ginger. He's 12 inches tall. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Miss Mary. Thank you for sprinkling. So if you don't know me, my name is Jeanette. I'm with Our Backroom Creations, where my husband isn't around online as far as being in front of the camera as much as he has been in past. I try to pull him up here, but he's doing a lot of the behind the scenes. So I went ahead and did one side just so I can get it dry and flip him over and start on the other side. So it's just a plain gingerbread man. I was actually playing with colors. If you know the favorite color you like to use for your gingerbread people, put it in the comments. I want to hear. I've seen a lot online, and I forgot to look at the store to pick out some, because what I have is like the caramels and the nutmegs. So I made my own. So this is what I ended up making my own. Oh my gosh. I started with, so this is, I had like this much of the French linen chalk paint. And don't like dagger eye me, but I put some antique, Waverly Antique in it. I put a little bit of black. I put a lot of chestnut, just acrylic paint chestnut, apple barrel. And then I put orange in it. So, and this is what I got. So I think it's a little bit more brown than it is the gingerbread color that I was going for, but I added so much paint that my bottle's full. So we're going to have to deal with it. So how's everybody this manic Monday? And I say manic Monday because this has like been a weird day. My voice is creaking a little bit. I don't know why. I'm not sick. Excuse me. When this weather goes up and down, freezing and not. We had rain we had snow Thursday, rain Friday. It's been off and on rain. I think it rained today. I can't see outside my office, so, and I'm in there for 8.5 hours. So it could rain and I would never know. I'd never be the wiser. Unless it rains real hard. And then I hear it on the roof. But the landscape guys were there. You know, we had the pampas grass at work. They were cutting it down and getting the leaves out of the rocks and all that stuff. And I'm like, dude, there's going to be more leaves fall. But we get these huge leaves. I need to get the name of that tree. I despise this tree that we have. It gets pods on it. And if anything is under it, it turns it like blackish. Because I had a kid's swing set, like the plastic ones, or like a play gym, and it got black stuff all over it. I had to spray it. I hate that tree. I loathe that tree. So is everybody getting in the mood to decorate for Christmas? I got my tree out. It's out of the storage. It's sitting in the middle of my living room floor. I had my son bring it in from the car. So I think he's going to come back over tomorrow and help me put it up. For years, that was my two sons' job, because you remember the tree where you had to take the little hooks and you had to color code? Each level was a certain color. Yeah, I had those trees. So my sons would sit there and argue and put the tree together for me. Clapper dollars. I put some ribbon on the edge. I don't know the direction I'm going with this one yet. I just kind of looked at it and thought, this is what we're going to make, and we're just going to design it as we go. I do like, I have these, they're probably about 30 inches tall. Gingerbread man and girl. I'm afraid to put them out because I don't know if the cat's going to attack them. They usually sit by I have one of those TV fireplace little combo units. And they usually sit off to the one side. But I don't know if the cat's going to attack them. Last year, she was only like 3.5 months old. So the worst she did was, she was under the tree, and she would, like, if there was any, like, ornaments that hung down on the bottom, she would play with those. But that was about it. But the way she is now, I'm really scared to put anything out. Sometimes she leaves alone. Like, I have this little, my living room is full of antiques. And I have this little tray full of, like, vintage threads. You know, the little spools of thread. And she leaves those alone. Boy, if she comes up here and there's a little bitty piece of a pipe cleaner or a flower stem, she could find that really, really fast. She had a piece earlier, scooting it. I have hardwood floors, so she was scooting it down the hallway, playing with it. Okay. So let's see if we can get this dry. It'll take a minute. You guys are quiet tonight. I hope okay, you're not talking. Come on in. I cannot decide. This eventually dries my stuff, but I just wonder. I don't know. I know it takes a minute to dry. So what is everybody's favorite like thing for Christmas? Is it gingerbread? Is it snowmen? Elves? I do like the elves. You know those creepy elves from Hobby Lobby? My husband hates those. I told him I was going to buy some and put them all over the house. He's like, no, you won't. The lights are flicking. I guess it's dry. I almost thought about crackling him. I didn't change my shirt tonight, so I have to behave paint-wise. I've made 4 batches, 2 double batches of buffalo chicken dip. One's for home, and one's for our food day at work tomorrow. We're supposed to do it Wednesday, and then the next department who we're both sales, but they do one thing and I do another. They said, we're going to have food tomorrow. So my boss decided, she sent out an email. She's like, what's everybody think? Should we hold off for Wednesday or switch it to Tuesday? And I'm like, I go with the consensus. I don't care. So hubby went. Now, hubby had an ulterior motive to go into the store for me to get the stuff to make it because he wanted some. So he knew, and he got a lot. So I could have made like 4 double batches of buffalo chicken dip. I mean, I know how to make it, but I looked up a recipe online just to make sure I had my measurements correct. And the recipe I saw used cheddar cheese, and I'm like, when do you put cheddar cheese in? Alright, so here's our little gingerbread man. I was thinking of something earlier. Oh, that's kind of long. Just tell Floyd to... There's a little rolling pin. You could have him hold. Wouldn't that be cute? But we'll just do the gingerbread man tonight. Okay. So... Ooh, little piece of wood. I'm thinking, I told you we were going to design this on the fly. I don't know if I want to just stress it or not. I thought about ribbon on the edges, just because I don't like them. But we can start with the face. So I'll need some, not the fabric one. Some of these are starting to dry up because I haven't been using them. You're actually not supposed to store these down because then all the liquid comes down. Let's see. Oh, I have 2 white fabric ones. So I need a black. Is anybody going anywhere for Thanksgiving? I'm not. I'm not cooking this year. Okay, so I'm going to try to draw with a little pencil first. We're going to draw his face. And I'm bad about proportionate, so I'm going to try to draw cute eyes, but if not, they're just going to end up ovals. So if we start with his, let's see, his mouth needs to come down here. And then his little oval nose. I don't know what it is with gingies, but they gotta have an oval nose. So right here. I like the teardrop eyes. My nose is gonna have to get bigger. Don't laugh at me if I stick my tongue out. This is how I do it. Yeah, the nose has got to get bigger. Oh, that's not too bad. Now, if I was really good with a paintbrush, I could do that with a paintbrush, but I'm not. So, oh, he'll have to have little cheeks. We'll have to get some pink paint out. There it is. So I'm just going to cook a ham this weekend, and I think I bought some Bob Evans mashed potatoes. This will be the first year I haven't had to peel 10 pounds of potatoes. It's going to have a wonky mouth. He's got a wonky mouth. Okay. That tongue almost came out. So as soon as my husband pays attention, he can put the link to this cutout. It is listed on our website. His one eyes. Let's see. If you're like me, I get on people's lives and I carry them around the house with me. I can never get my eyes the same. Does anybody else have that problem? Just have to be okay. I used to draw really good when I was like in middle school and high school. I took art classes. I think it's just like with anything that you got to practice more. I think my red has bit the dust. Even has some Sharpie ones. They're not too bad. Draw a red nose. Might go back over that with paint. There you go. Make sure my comments are still scrolling there. Okay, so we need a little bit of white in his eyes. Ooh, that's going out fast. I do want to get some red out to make his nose brighter. Oh, I just stuck my hand in paint. I was scraping off the lid off of one of the jars. Need a tiny, tiny brush. I got a million of them. I don't know why I have so many little brushes. Because mostly what I use is big ones. So we're just going to put some Folk Art Imperial Red. Up here on his nose. Okay. Come on, nobody's talking. You're making me nervous. I see people coming in and out, but you're not saying hi, or else I can't see the comments. Let's refresh this real quick. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's... Go back. Oh, hi everybody. Hi Jennifer. Hi Busby. Hi Mindy. My gingerbread man is made of plywood. Jennifer decorates with snowmen. My comments weren't scrolling. Karen's going to her sister's in about an hour. Okay. Yeah, if you can't hear, come out and go in. There we go. Oh, now we're caught up. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cindy. So here's what we got going on. So I'm going to take, oh, wait till you see the buttons. They're little gingerbread men. Aren't they cute? So it was my Facebook is being a little wonkadoodle. This is a nice size gingy. I call them gingies. Gingerbread man. Oh, I don't need that one. Well, the glue's going to come out the hole, but if you don't put enough or too much on there, it should stay. I bought a lot of the little character buttons when I was making the fabric balls, the segment ones that have the 6 segments. And I have lots and lots of them. Oh, isn't that cute? I thought I had white rickrack, you know, the wavy trim, but I don't. All I have is red. I don't know. We can do whatever we want. Oh, that might look cute. What do you think? Should we go ahead with the red or should I just paint it on? We can either glue this on or we can paint on white. What say you? While I find some pink for his cheeks. Just a little dabble do ya. I'm going to refresh this again and make sure that my comments are still scrolling. Oh, hi, Mr. Ricky. You like the red? You like the red? Okay. I don't have white paint. Red. My comments stop scrolling, so I got to keep refreshing. So we'll try the red. Sorry, whoever voted for white. But I just got a little bit of pink. So if I don't see your comment, I'll refresh it here in a minute. So we're just going to give him a little bit of pink cheeks. And then when that dries, we'll dry that and I'll redo the mouth part over it. See, I got my ghost. Got a ghost in here. Okay, so I do have some ticking that I ripped a piece off. This stuff tears so straight, but when I tear homespun, a lot of times it goes all wonky on me. The cat loves when I tear fabric because she likes strings. I try to keep them up. I don't know if, let's see here. Oh, almost got it in that pink. Big enough? Nope. So I'm just making a loop of fabric so we can make him a little bow. See, right when it does that, I see like this box on my, like where somebody's trying to comment. And then I refresh it. And then I see a bunch of comments. Mr. FB is not being very nice tonight. I need another hand. The ghost of Skippy Past. Hi, Dan. How are you? See, what can I suppose I can just tear that. I told him I was going to kick the bucket first, so I'm going to come back and haunt him. He's like, that's not very nice. I said, what, me dying or me coming back to haunt you? So I'm just tying a, making a little loop of fabric. Just a little loop, and then I cut that little piece and tied it around to scrunch it in the middle to make a little bow. And we'll double knot it. Mr. FB is going to make me mad. So I can't see what everybody's saying. You're sweeping carpet. I have hard floors in here. Upstairs. Well, my son had put carpet in that one room. 2 rooms. There's 2 rooms that have carpet. I don't particularly like hardwood. I mean, I like the look of hardwood floors, but when you live in an old house, they get kind of cold. But for this room in particular, I'm really glad that it's got hardwood floors because I can get the paint off of a hardwood floor a lot easier than out of carpet. So we'll put his little bow. Hold that there. I vacuum carpets on Sundays. That's it. In fact, last Sunday, I was in armpit deep of rag balls that I didn't even vacuum. I was just like, I'm over it. So I had to do a really good job this weekend. Oh, isn't that cute? Come back and go over his mouth. Now, if you wanted to make a hanger, you could always drill a couple holes here and make a wire hanger. You know, me and my wire hangers, I like to do that. So we're not going to put rickrack around his head because I made his face too big for starters. So we'll just cut off some board because you can make your gingy however you want. You don't have to follow the norm. Because I'm not normal, so. Guess we'll just throw it across there. How do you sweep carpet? You're supposed to vacuum carpet. Though I can remember in my younger years when my vacuum broke, I had to sweep the carpet till we could afford to buy a new one. But I like the Shark vacuum cleaners. When it breaks, I buy the exact same one. I mean, it's a newer model, but they're like, why did you buy the exact same one? It broke. And I'm like, yeah, but it lasted me like 10 years. when the kids were all home, my vacuum cleaners didn't last very long because they didn't know how to pick up bobby pins and change, and then I made them vacuum their own rooms. So guess where the bobby pins and change ended up at? Inside my vacuum cleaner. And that was a bad deal. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, my comments keep stopping, so I apologize if I miss what you say, but I'll scroll back through after I'm off here. So if you do want one, we will make cutouts all the way up until the 15th of December. After that, we're not going to make any more. Because I'm already starting to plan. I'm not a big Valentine's Day person, but you gotta make something. Yeah, I guess you don't have to. But I will. I already got some primitive hearts. Oops, that didn't go all the way. That's okay. I didn't really need it to go all the way. It just happened to. Got some primitive hearts already cut out and actually painted already. So we'll just use them. Ouch. Oh my gosh. So if you get little glue spiders everywhere, oh my gosh, do you? Get glue strings everywhere, just take a hairdryer or a heat tool and go over it, and it will shrivel them little bad boys all up. My grandma had one of those Hoovers, and it was like, you know, and this was back when I was a teenager, so, you know, I spent like 4 summers with her, so of course I helped clean house. That thing, that was like getting a workout. And then my other grandma had a Eureka, what's the one where it's not an upright, it's the tank that you pull around. Right now it would feel like a shop vac. She had that kind. Oh my gosh. Isn't that so cute? What else can we do with them? What else can we do to them? I'm not used to getting done early, guys. Oh, I suppose we could start painting this. He needs to make a smaller one. Because my idea was, you hear this, Floyd? You could put a hole here and a hole here, and then holes here, but it's a little too long, and have it hang out. Oh, you can't see that. So we can start painting this. What color should we paint it? Not the same color as the gingy. Maybe a cream color. Cashew. That's not bad. Had to clean my paintbrushes right before I went live. I am so bad about leaving my paintbrushes soak in water. I know you're not supposed to, but it just happens to happen. So we'll start painting our little rolling pin here. I think I'm going to have Floyd make me either I need a bigger gingy or a smaller rolling pin. because it just doesn't line up with these arms. I need to get some vintage ones, and then I want to make, I think Tracy made one, a rolling, now, or was it, maybe she made the spoon rack. I want to make a rolling pin rack. I have my grandma's. My grandma gave me a lot of things when she put them in a hope chest. I have granite ware, like a roaster. I have some platters. And she told me, don't put it up just because it's old or it was mine. You make sure you use it. Now her platter, I only use it at Christmas, the holidays, because it's a big platter. But it's nice for the turkey or a big ham. But I broke up most of the utensils. But I still have her rolling pin. And I think I still have the granite ware. Of course, my grandma's been gone 36 years. She died right after my first child was born. I was actually pregnant with my second child, and I didn't know it yet. Because they're only 13 and a half months apart. Yeah. Didn't exactly plan it that way. Ooh, the cat's playing on the stairs. Irish twins with red handles. Oh, that would be cute. Thank you, Janet. Thanks, Melissa. Jennifer. You ran into and broke your toe. Thank you, Diane. Let's see, we'll go ahead and dry it. I like that color cashew. He's got to find me a girl, too, that's got a dress on, so I can do a girl. I got to think of a good saying to put on here, maybe. Or maybe just Merry Christmas, or cookies. I didn't make any fudge last year. My oldest granddaughter, she was always the one that come and helped me make fudge. That was before she could even hardly reach the stove. I got pictures of her. Well, she could reach the stove, but she couldn't reach the top of the pot because it was one of those big ones. I had pictures of her about 6 years old, 6 or 7, up there stirring the fudge. I hope everybody has a good holiday. If you are traveling, be safe. It's bright red. Let's see here. I suppose it'll match the Gingy because his rickrack is all red. I usually don't like bright red. I like a darker red. But my taste changed. Have you found as you get older your tastes change? You don't like what you once liked. My problem is I like too much. I still like glitter and all that, but I like antique and primitive. Folk art would probably be the one that I don't like. Not much of it. But if you looked at my house, you'd probably say vintage antiques. So I live in a house that was built in 1910. Still got all the original, well, except for the kitchen and the bathroom. Has all the original woodwork. It's stained dark though, because it's better than painted. Isn't that cute? Oop, we're running back here. Suppose you wouldn't have to write anything on it. It's funny, my video is about 10 seconds behind. Hi, Colleen. I could, Melissa. I could make a rag strip skirt or something. My comments are not scrolling, so I have to refresh every couple minutes. Got about 4 minutes. So make sure that you're part of Craft Around the Clock. If you haven't joined, it is a private group, but you have to join and make sure you answer the questions. We're trying to keep out all the weirdos. More flour on him than the cookie. Listen, I told the story about 6 grandkids making the cinnamon ornaments. But ours are real runny, so we added flour. And I have carpet in my dining room. So yeah, that was fun. And I do have my notifications set up. So if you want notified when I go live, put !notify, all one word, no spaces. And then you'll get notified when I go live. Oop, I bubbled. I think I got it too close. See, that red is so bright, and then it turns a little darker. And pay attention for when we're going to do the stocking challenge. We sent our boxes out to our partner last week, where we send them items. They don't know what it is. I won't know what it is until the day we open them on the live. And we have, our time to make something and use, I think, at least 3 of them. This will be the 3rd year I've done the stocking challenge. So that is, it's the 3rd week. Watch for it. Watch for it. So my time is almost up. So what we have is this is a 12-inch gingy. And then I'll probably make a smaller one of those, but it would be cute, like maybe sit in front of it and have a little saying on it. Here's my gingy for tonight. The rolling pin was just a little bit of a bonus. But I would love for you to come back and see me again. And if you're traveling, thanks, Jennifer. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next creator. If you're on your phone, just swipe down and you'll see the next one. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye, guys. Night.